the price targets, what's the target, what's the game plan. So in this video, I'm gonna go over the game plan. I've talked about this game plan before, but now I'm gonna go a little more in depth into it because it looks like they might potentially get off of CE sooner rather than later. Don't ask me when I think it'll come off. I cannot predict that. Just like I couldn't predict that this dump was going to happen, just like I couldn't predict, no one could have predicted this thing was going to go to CE. No one could have seen that coming. That's impossible. You would have to have insider information. Like, hey, like Mark Schmidt himself would have had to have told you, hey, we're probably going to go to CE, so get out while you can. Like you just wouldn't know. Hard to know when it's going to happen, but we know that when it did happen, look at the reaction. They just dumped. But it also recovered pretty fast because people are more than happy to buy the dip. So we can only assume that once this thing is pink and the CE is removed, my cat wants me to throw this toy at him. Once the CE is removed, I think we can assume that all the money, and I know some of you can agree with this, all the money that normally would have piled on since this drop in mid-December of 2022, all the money that could have gone into this, that could have flowed into this stock, is gonna pile on that day that this thing is viable on all brokers. We can assume it's just gonna run. It's gonna break. It's gonna reach a penny. There's gonna be some resistance there, and then we're just gonna continue. We're just gonna continue going. It's gonna go on a huge uptrend. It'll be short lived, but as long as you get in on the day of the on the day that the run starts, you'll be fine. So the game plan at this point is to take advantage of the trend. And I mentioned this in my previous video. If you don't have multiple brokers, you need to get more brokers. Like if you only have one broker, like I have Moomoo, I have Street Smart Edge, and I have like two more others. I don't use them if I'm being honest. They're kind of just there just to be there, but it's a huge advantage if you think about this for a second. It's a huge advantage if you have multiple brokers that let you buy CYBL because you can put in a bunch of limit orders on different accounts, and as long as one of them executes, you're gonna make money. And if all of them execute your order and you get in, let's say at 0074, 0053, let's say, on all your accounts, I mean you're just you're just gonna you're just gonna bank. You're gonna double your money pretty easily if you're buying under yeah, if you're able to get in around this price point. Because you have multiple accounts. Compare that to someone with just one brokerage account. Someone with one brokerage account, they have to hope and pray to God, that they had to pray to God that their order gets filled because a lot of people are going to want to get filled. We know that a lot of people are going to want to, just like a lot of people ran for the exits here, it's going to be the opposite. People are going to be rushing to get filled in. And the people with just one account, they're going to be at a disadvantage against the smarter ones like us who have multiple accounts to buy CYBL, and we're just going to put our limit orders on all accounts, and we're just going to sit there nice and pretty. I mean, it's kind of like buying a lottery ticket, right? You buy one, okay, you have a chance, but if you buy four, you have a bigger chance than the guy with one ticket. But I mean, the odds are still not in your favor. But that's the lottery. This ain't the lottery. We're just buying shares of CYBL here. So I highly recommend you do some research and find more brokers that will allow you to buy CYBL once it's available to be bought. Don't be that guy that only has one brokerage account, and then when when CYBL gets the CE removed and it's pink current and everyone can buy, you're going to be sitting there crying because your brokerage account happened to be the one that isn't going to let you buy it just yet. Like there's a 2-day delay or something stupid, or a 1-week delay. That's happened before, where a stock is you can buy the stock anywhere except on your brokerage account. That's happened before to some people, and they end up missing out on the run, and they end up upset at their broker. So that's another thing. I've seen it happen before. Do not risk it. Just open another brokerage or account or two or three, as many as you can, really, that allow you to buy Sybil. That way, on the day of, if one of your brokerage accounts doesn't allow you to buy Sybil yet, guess what? You were smart enough to get ahead of the game. You thought ahead and you watched this video and you realized, okay, maybe I should open more accounts because you don't want to be that sucker that relied a little too much on Schwab, that relied a little too much on, whatever platform you use to trade your OTC penny stocks. Yeah, and I know Schwab for a fact. Sometimes they don't allow you to buy certain stocks, certain penny stocks, even if they're in the clear. So that's why I'm throwing that out there because I've seen it happen before, and I don't want you guys to be crying because you didn't think ahead. So I'm just I know some of you are smart. Some of you already thought of this. Some of you are probably sitting here going, "Man, that's so smart. I should do that." And because just play it safe. Okay, that's it. That's my rant there. So you can take advantage of the run when this happens. It's gonna happen now. We're seeing things. We're seeing things moving in the background. All of last year, we didn't see anything happen. This year, we're actually seeing things happening. That's the difference, which gives us confidence more than anything. Okay, so the game plan is it's exactly that. Have multiple brokerage accounts that allow you to buy Sybil on the day of. Put your limit orders and just sit and hope that you get filled because it's about people are going to be piling on. People are going to want to throw tens of thousands. There's people stuck holding a bag at 1 penny. So you better believe there's people that are. It's going to be fun, guys. It's going to be fun. Just don't be that guy that has that one brokerage account that doesn't allow you to buy Sybil when everyone else can, because you're going to be crying. And yeah, that's like the biggest one. Other than that, you should be good. So start now, like right now, like start doing your research in your lunchtime. Start looking like what brokerage accounts allow the buying of OTC penny stocks. Vanguard used to allow penny stock buying, but they removed that, so I don't use Vanguard anymore. Screw them. But you'd have to do some research on that. Speed Traders allows you to buy. I believe Speed Traders allows you to buy Sybil right now. I don't know. I've never heard of Speed Traders, but right now, if you can sign up and be able to buy Sybil here in the United States. So, but I don't know anything about this. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't know anything about them. I never even heard of them. It's on you if you want to take the risk. I'll stick to other brokers. But yeah, but again, the best chance is to do exactly what I just told you. Have multiple brokerage accounts. The first level. So let's just assume you have multiple brokerage accounts. It's the day of. It's the big day where we know everyone can buy. The money's gonna pile on right at 8:30 a.m. when the stock market opens. The money's just gonna flow, and we're gonna see this explode. The first level is gonna be that big 1 penny. That's gonna be the biggest level to get over. We're gonna see some selling pressure there by people who want to get, who want to unbag themselves, because there's gonna be those people who don't care. They don't care about the company. They just want to unbag themselves and get the F out. They just want to get out. So that's where we expect to see some selling pressure. The next big level after that is going to be around 1.3. And then finally after that, it's going to be 1.7 and then 2 cents. I don't think we need to go further than that. 2.5 is the next big one. But those are your levels moving forward. I think 1 cent will break that very easily. I think 1.3 will break that as well. And then at that point, who knows how far it can go. But I think 1 penny and 1.3 we will easily blow past that. And those are your initial targets. And if you have and think about this for a second. If you have multiple accounts and all of your orders get filled, you can sell on one account. You can sell at 1 penny. On the other account, you can sell at 1.3. On the other account, you can sell at 1.7, and just scale out as it goes higher. Or you can hold all your positions and just wait to see how and just ride it up for as far as it goes. It's up to you. Everyone's take profit strategy is different, so it's on you as to how you want to play it. But those are your levels. I know some of you are going to say, well, why couldn't it go to 10 cents or 20 cents, 40 cents? Hey, maybe it surprises us and it does go to 40 cents. I'm not going to complain, but I am going to ride it for as far as it goes. But I will be watching these levels and seeing how the price action reacts with each level that we test. I definitely anticipate a giant green bar on the day of everyone being able to buy. A giant green bar that just destroys 1 penny. That's what I expect. Yeah, don't expect a giant green bar that sends it to like 4 cents. I know some people are insane. They're predicting like these giant moves. They think we're gonna move from like 2 cents to 4 cents in like 2 days here. In 2 days in these 2 days here, this green candle and this one, we actually moved from 2 cents to 4.6. So it is possible. It is absolutely possible that we have on the very first day just a giant run to 4 cents or something crazy. And I'm not gonna complain. Like I said, I'll be there to ride that trend, and you will be too because you watched this video. So make sure to like, subscribe, share the game plan with your friends. Make sure they don't miss out. Because yeah, people are gonna feel very stupid when they miss out on this. It's a pretty easy play. It's an opportunity. I remember when this stock dropped here, and people were bullish on CE. People were bullish. People were like super bullish on the stock dropping like a rock to 0.002. And I'm like, this isn't bullish. This is terrible. What are you talking about? A lot of people are down like 70, 50, 80%, 90%, 100%, 99%. Because there's people that were holding a bag from like 5 cents, 6 cents. Like that, there's nothing good about this. Not here at this point, at least. Now that they're actually working on something, now we're talking. Now the opportunity is there. 2 years ago, not so much. Or not 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I guess. I've been talking for too long. My voice is going hoarse.